Oh, sorry, I didn't see y'all there. Yeah, it must be pretty nostalgic seeing me back here. You wanna know something that's crazy? Out of all the videos that I've made, not once have I talked about another gaming franchise that I grew up with that I really like besides the fat Italian plumber known as Mario. Yep, I'm talking about my boy Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, if y'all didn't know, and now y'all know, I am also a Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Like y'all, you can see from like my right here. See, I got a Sonic poster and a Sonic clock right there. So yeah, I'm pretty much a Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Now I put him in like my plush videos. You know, I have a Sonic the Hedgehog plush. I put him in my plush videos. But however, I have never made Sonic the center of my videos. Like he wasn't the main topic, you know, of me talking or discussing about, you know, with the games, the movies, the TV shows, all that. Today, that's going to change because I am going to rank the 4 classic Sonic animated openings from my least favorite to my most favorite. I got a new mic. If y'all are wondering why my mic is different, I got a brand new mic right here, so the sound quality should be better. It's called the what's this called? Zeal Sound Professional Studio microphone, and it's good for like streaming. If you want to like stream, if you're a YouTuber or a streamer, then if you want to get this mic, I'll put the link in the description. But it can also make like a hold on a second, like an echo noise. Hello, it's your boy, Big Drip Mike. But yeah, that's what all I can do. But anyway, enough about the mic. Mike, I said my name right. Mike, play that new intro. Sonic the Hedgehog growing up, it was my second favorite gaming franchise that I've gone into, with my first game being Sonic Rush on the original Nintendo DS. However, the franchise had its ups and its downs, but nowadays I feel like SEGA is really getting back on track to what made Sonic so special in the first place. Both the Sonic movies and the latest mainline 3D Sonic game being Sonic Frontiers, which is still getting constant updates. Right now, me recording this video, update 3 is coming tomorrow. If you're a Sonic fan and if you want to play Sonic Frontiers, I would most definitely recommend you picking that up. And with the upcoming new classic Sonic game, Sonic Superstars. So with classic Sonic getting yet another animated opening, I felt like I wanted to rank them from my least favorite to my most favorite. You know, just do something new, because I want to talk about, Sonic more on this channel. Spice things up a bit. I don't want to be just in a box with just talking about Mario and make all my videos strictly about Mario. I want to do like more video game characters, stuff that I like, with Sonic. I also want to talk about anime, super, just spice things up on the channel. Yeah, I'm gonna be ranking them from my least favorite to my most favorite. Now, just because something is my least favorite doesn't mean that I hate it or dislike it. It's just that it doesn't compare to the other, ones that I like. And speaking of which, and y'all are gonna come at me in the comments for this, number 4 has to be the Sonic Superstars opening. Now, don't get me wrong, I still like the animation. However, something about it felt off. Like, the colors look out of place and the background is non-existent. And even the way Sonic is running felt off to me. I don't know what it is, even though Tyson Hess is still animating it. Maybe he used a different software. I was rewatching it about 5 times to realize that the frame rate is off and the colors look washed out and non-vibrant. But whenever I think of Sonic the Hedgehog, mostly in general, I think of its vibrant colors and, you know, beautiful environments. But in Sonic Superstars, with the gameplay does show that. But however, if you're like now getting into gaming, you see its animation, it's gonna look a bit offish. And I think they use like some scenes, they use like CGI. I think they CGI'd a little bit of the intro, which is not a bad thing, but it just looked out of place compared to what we've been getting for like the last, like, I don't know, 6 years or so with these animations. So in that way, Sonic Superstars is at number 4. Now at number 3 is the Sonic Origins opening animation. This opening looks visually beautiful. It's vibrant, it's colorful, and it's the perfect showcase of all the Sega Genesis games, all in this beautiful animation. The transition at the beginning of Sonic popping out of the circle along with Tails and Knuckles, and then onto the first Sonic the Hedgehog game with Sonic spin dashing through the motorbugs, and then showcasing Sonic CD with Amy in the bad future getting chased by Metal Sonic, and then Sonic 2 with Tails flying in the tornado, and lastly Sonic and Knuckles duking it out in Sonic 3. Man, I loved how it adds the sequence of events in terms of the timeline from the classic games, all in this animation. Like, everything is just well, especially like with like the chaos, like it transitioned from like each Chaos Emerald to like each game, it from like the intro. However, it still doesn't compare with the next one in my opinion. So that way, Sonic Origins opening animation is ranked number 3. Next, as ranked number 2 is Sonic Mania's opening animation. Now, watching this back in 2017, my jaw dropped. Like, I immediately compared this to Sonic CD's opening. Tyson Hess at the time was trying to replicate what that intro did, but in a modernized fashion. The colors, even though the colors look a little less vibrant compared to the Sonic Origins intro, the animation still looks very smooth and fluid, especially with how the characters move. Sonic's running felt cartoony, like it kind of reminded me a lot of Sonic CD's intro, in a little bit. And the same with Tails and Knuckles. So the opening starts off with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles standing, which seems to represent an elevator, and the arrow, well, the little like elevator arrow represents the iconic circle with the wings, and has the numbers 1, 2, 3, and the letters K and M, which is Sega's way of saying that Mania takes place after Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So the door opens, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles run towards the camera, and the Sonic Mania title is presented to us. Sonic running, spin dashing on the slopes and the loop-de-loops of the opening, and Tails flying over Sonic as he's watching him roll down the loops and all the curves. And I love how the opening has like this weird theme of like geometrical shapes and weird lines and all that, while still, you know, showcasing what the characters can do. So after that, Tails throws Sonic into one of the ring portals, which leads him to Studiopolis Zone. And then encountering one of the enemies in the game, where I want the leader of the hard-boiled heavies. I think that's what they're called, if I can recall. And I love how out of place and the wackiness of the intro with all the shapes and the slopes and the rings that are all over the place, and you know, hence why it's second on this list, because it's so creative. And that's what Sonic, you know, is like, that wackiness, that cartoony feel, you know, with Sonic, you know, rolling down and all these slopes and loops and stuff, all these bumpers and springs. It just really feels so good. And the music, oh my god, the music, like the Friends theme, that still got me bopping my head to this day. So yeah, Sonic Mania's opening is ranked second favorite. However, while it takes heavy inspiration from it, number one on my list, the most favorite, basically my favorite Sonic opening ever, is the Sonic CD opening. This is one of my favorite Sonic openings, period. It's just something about it that just screams Sonic the Hedgehog. From the big landscape to the acrobatic moves that Sonic does throughout the opening, and the animation is so fluid with that classic 90s anime look. Fun fact, the people behind this opening was Toei Animation. Now if you don't know who Toei is, they're the animation studio behind our favorite anime such as Dragon Ball Z and One Piece. So the opening starts off with Sonic running, leaving smoke trails behind, and what it seems to be like two streaks of rainbows. And as he's running, he does a loop-de-loop around these weird looking trees. I liked how the opening, has that sense of like Sonic landscape, where the trees, you can do like a loop-de-loop on the trees, you can do a loop-de-loop on the craters, you can roll across slopes and stuff. It's just like the perfect, description of Sonic's world and the world that he's living in. And this is the perfect showcase of Sonic's speed and what he can do. He's breaking through rocks, rolling off of a mountain to launch himself onto the chain of the little planet, and that's the intro. It's short, it's sweet, it's simple, and it's just, it's just the perfect description of what Sonic is. He's all about that freedom, that swagger, and most importantly, speed. Him just doing all this stuff and just running around and with that Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic boom. But nevertheless, I love this opening. My favorite classic Sonic opening and one of my favorite Sonic openings, period. Like I stated before, and to me, it's what Sonic is about. That way, it's ranked at number one. Man, this was kind of fun to do a bit. Next, I might rank modern Sonic openings from Adventure all the way up to I think Lost World, maybe, or I don't know. I don't think Frontiers had an opening, but yeah, next week or maybe sometime like some video, I may rank the modern Sonic openings. So keep a look on that. I don't know when I'll do it, but I'm gonna do it pretty soon eventually. Thank you guys for watching and sticking with me. If y'all want more Sonic content, like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below saying I want more Sonic stuff. Stay safe, stay blessed, have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. And also, if you haven't checked out the Rivals Part 2, make sure to check it out right here, and also like, comment on that one. Peace.